Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here at Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action between Emmanuel Augustus and the hitman Ricky Hatton. Emmanuel Augustus's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence. Ricky Hatton's coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
In the blue corner, fighting out of Chicago, Emmanuel Augustus. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Stockport, Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. This is not a guy that Ricky Hatton's up against that's known for being able to take you into the deeper rounds and be there every step of the way.
Yeah, well, the good news for you, if you're Ricky Hatton, is you know that the guy will break down a little bit, so you could say, hey, I know I can wear him down. But the thing you have to be a little aware of is it also means that the guy might be a little desperate early. So you better be on your P's and Q's when that bell first rings.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice strike after catching one by Ricky Hatton. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. Augustus is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Able to dismiss it. Emmanuel Augustus, his right hand scores well that time. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Emmanuel Augustus. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook.
Get close to him.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Big uppercut from Augustus. Augustus is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Ricky Hatton's punch stats numbers are impressive. Here we go. Round two is underway. Good combination to the body. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ricky Hatton. Emmanuel Augustus is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And at the beginning of every Ricky Hatton fight, he gets a real charge right from the gate as the Manchester City Soccer Club song Blue Moon is played, and he charges down to the ring.
Yes, he does. You know, there's a similarity to a country that's not far away logistically to England, and that's Ireland. I remember Barry McGuigan years ago, same kind of atmosphere. Those fans would show up and they would sing the name of Barry McGuigan.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. fine-looking right hand by Emmanuel Augustus. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. Oh, and there you go. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Emmanuel Augustus is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. And a good three-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A leveling uppercut by Augustus. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Wow, nice flush left hand. The combo lands upstairs.
Close the distance.
Accurate with a straight left. Ricky Hatton's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Augustus is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Augustus. And banging away he goes. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
One, two.
Augustus' climb back up from the canvas may inspire him.
Let's go hug.
Ricky Hatton's able to land a good, solid left hand. A clean, big hook to the head by Emmanuel Augustus. Well, he's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Hatton's way off the mark. That punch didn't help. Wow! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Emmanuel Augustus' power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one
Señores y caballeros.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Always good to broadcast a Shane Mosley fight. Teddy, what are we going to see out of him?
You know what you usually see out of him? Everyone thinks you see speed. You're going to see speed, but a strong fighter, a physical fighter, a guy who loves to go to the body, a guy who likes to kind of look to break you down, likes to be the boss, likes to walk forward a little bit.
Tim Bradley's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes. Speed versus speed. Who's
going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Well off the mark by Sugar Shane Mosley. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He missed that uppercut. Parries that punch intended for the head. Good return fire that time. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and if just ate a big uppercut, he's in bad shape. Mosley's concern right now has to be the fact that this fight could be stopped if he's going to take more and more punishment like he just did in that last round.
Well, you're absolutely right, Joe, but I think his concern goes back a long time. The habits that he learned and didn't learn in the gym, because that's why he's getting caught with all these shots that have him in this position.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Mosley's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Mosley able to block that punch. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What an excellent two-punch combo by Sugar Shane Mosley. Fires right back at him. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Shane Mosley's able to avoid that punch. Little head hunting with the left. Mosley's combination punching here is showing you, oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Commits to the straight right. Mosley's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Occupiedone.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Occupiedone, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter's feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Mosley's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Tim Bradley's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Shane Mosley's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Sugar Shane with a sweet hook. And this round comes to an end. Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you, and that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
He scored well after being hit himself. Mosley's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Right back with some offense of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Sugar Shane Mosley with a big right. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Sugar Shane Mosley. Tim Bradley's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Keep working the jab.
You see, he's committed to that body work. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Sugar Shane Mosley. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Tim Bradley's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Protecting his head well with his guard. That right hand over the top lands flush. Took a shot, now he gives a left. So Tim Bradley now with some adversity to face here. Bradley's got a cut above his eye. Mosley's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Blocks the headshot. Off the target by Sugar Shane Mosley. Blocks it away.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Off target with that hook. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Shane Mosley's coming off another close and competitive round. But still, Teddy, I think he's slightly down on the scorecard.
Yeah, the key is not what you think, Joe, even though I love what you think. But the key is what he thinks. He has to know that. It's very important for him. And a lot of times, a guy under pressure wants to know what he wants to know. He wants to maybe think in his mind that he's ahead. And it's important that somebody gives him the news.
Just like that.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Mosley's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Tim Bradley's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened. And if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Mosley's looking for a way to get back into this fight, Teddy, because, you know, his way about him of being a good, steady, solid boxer is not winning this fight right now in this middle round.
So you're absolutely right, Joe. You know, the problem is he hasn't been able to gain the respect of his opponent, has not been able to slow him down.
Side to side. Move your head.
And round 6 comes to an end. Bradley's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Here he comes, nice and aggressive, red hot going after it, much the way he finished up the action the last time we saw him in the last round.
Hey, look, if you're a fisherman and the fishing was good in a certain spot, you can't wait to get the boat out to that same spot. He's rolling right out there.
He just missed that shot up top. Good exchange, he fires back. At the halfway point of round 7, Tim Bradley's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Bradley's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
One, two, one. Keep moving.
Shane Mosley's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. There's another right hand.
Round, all right? Right, freaking.
This has turned out to be a good-looking fight. Teddy, I think it's clear to see that Bradley's in control of this fight. He's up on your scorecard, as we can see, but it's been a tough night.
Yeah, and it's also clear to see that his opponent has a chance to come back because he has been competitive every bit of the way.
Able to land the hook to the head. Good step back counter punch there. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Great movement to get away from those punches. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Bradley's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He's committed to the combination punching now. That's working out well up top. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Good flush shot upstairs. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
You're still not moving enough.
As we're between rounds now, Teddy, it gives us pause and time to reflect on what he's accomplished.
You're making
Bradley's
it harder.
precision punching has carried this fight.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's not because he ate a lot of carrots when he was a kid and he has real good eyesight. It's because he's calm, he has good technique, and that is why he's right on the mark.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Bradley's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. Shane Mosley's legs can't fail him now. Oh, my, is he taking damage. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Shane Mosley's putting forth a great combination there. Tim Bradley's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Halfway through the 9th round. Bradley's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Solid straight right hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good job on the two-punch combo by Sugar Shane Mosley. Tim Bradley's well off the mark that time. Mosley's opponent landing an effective counter-punch right there. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Bradley's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Scores with the combo to the head. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Keep your hands up.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Gets rid of that body shot. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Mosley's combination punching is working well here. Blocks away that headshot. Just a minute to go in this bout. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A headshot blocked. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Bradley's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Mosley's gas tank may be heading towards empty here.
Yeah, and I don't see any gas station in the nearby vicinity.
Shane Mosley scoring with the hook. Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision.